BuckeyeScoop.com here. Bill Greene, Kirk Barton, Marc Givler. Just wrapped up the pretty much here at the end of the June 9 camp, Wednesday camp. 2 days in a row of workouts. A lot to go through here. I guess we'll start though with Shamar Stewart. Bill, your thoughts on what we just watched this morning?
I mean, I've watched so many private workouts or in public workouts, and I've been doing this for 20 years. That might have been the most impressive shorts and t-shirts, underwear, Olympic performance I have ever seen. The change of direction, the quickness, everything, the size. Kirk and I were trying to guess what he weighed. We were thinking 245, 250. He was 275 pounds, and he looked light. And I mean, just everything about it was amazing. I mean, you've seen great players. You played in the NFL. You played here. I mean,
he looks better than a lot of NFL guys. I'm just being honest. Like, I've seen guys in the locker room, and it's like they don't look like that dude. Like, that guy's a top drawer kind of guy. It'll be exciting to see how he develops and keeps growing and gets a little more tuned up with his technique, because maybe his technique matches his talent. He'd be number one player in the country. I think that's what he's saying, but I'm excited to see him develop, and it was cool watching him work out today.
Yeah, he was a really nice kid too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He busted his tail here.
He really did.
You know what I mean? There was no prima donna in him.
Yeah, he didn't have to work out. He could just show up.
No, and he came. Yeah. I mean, he came like he was looking to earn an offer. It's what he looked like. And we've got him at Buckeye Scoop with number 7 in America, and that's he's too low. He's too low.
Hard to find 6 guys more impressive than that.
He's too low. He needs a redo. So, yeah, I couldn't be more impressed with Shamar Stewart. And I've seen a lot of Florida kids, and those Florida kids kill these workouts. And even for a Florida kid, he was a great Florida kid. So I couldn't be more impressed with what I saw today.
Can Ohio State pull off a miracle here? I mean, what reassess chances after today?
Miami won national titles and dominated college football with about 20 guys like that on their roster, and they have nobody like that now. So Miami, they have to get this kid by whatever means necessary. They must get him. And then LSU is another school that he's kind of enamored with, and when LSU wants to recruit you, they know how to recruit. And when they want you to fall in love with them, they know how to make you fall in love with them. That doesn't even include Bama, Clemson, Ohio State. He's going to Notre Dame. I don't think he's a Notre Dame kid in a lot of ways, but we'll see. This is going to be about a 15-step process to land this kid. And Ohio State aced step 1. They really showed him. His head was turned today. He loved what he saw today. So. But man, this is a Miami recruit and a big-time Miami recruit, so it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they got him back on campus for like an official later.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
I'm not raising my confidence level much higher. It wasn't very high coming in.
I think this
I'm
one.
I'm at like a 1.5 out of 10 right now on confidence.
Yeah, this is confidence.
Well, it might have been a 1 this morning, so now I'm at a 1.5. So maybe I am a little bit.
It'll get good around Thanksgiving. Yeah. It'll get good.
It'll be really fun for a couple weeks.
Yes.
Yeah. Richard Young.
Wow.
As advertised.
Wow. Yeah. Special again. When you look at what you want in a running back from a size, speed, quickness, change of direction. He had it. Now, he struggled catching the football. We all saw that. I don't think that's his gig, but, he did have good hands. It wasn't that he had bad hands. He just seemed to struggle a little bit. And there's different types of drops. Yeah. There are drops from like a lack of concentration or maybe a lack of confidence, and then there's just bad hands. And I don't think he has bad hands at all. So this just wasn't his gig catching the ball, but man, just the explosiveness out of the drills. You want to call him the number 1 running back in the country? I'm not arguing.
That's what I think he probably is in 23.
What'd you think of Richard?
The body reminded me a lot of another Naples guy, Carlos Hyde.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think Carlos ever looked like that.
I know. This kid was about 3% body fat, and Carlos was about 30%.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, this kid walked around with his shirt off, a lot, and it was like, if I had a body like that, I would never wear a shirt the rest of my life.
He got down to his drawers when he was running around.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear a shirt to church. I wouldn't wear a shirt anywhere. Never
around anywhere.
Never. So now Richard Young, what a specimen, man.
Yeah.
I thought the drill where he struggled, I thought it was more of a lack of comfort with.
It was
the
the lack
drill.
of yes.
Because when they were doing the swing passes and things like that, he was catching the ball fine. They got in a wide receiver drill where you're moving and you're turning. And
to Coach Alford, he told him, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
So that told me right then he's not confident.
Yeah.
And when you're not confident, you're just not the same athlete you are as when you're on your game. So nothing to worry about. He could probably spend an hour doing that drill and be the best guy in this building at the end of the hour. So no big deal there at all.
Yeah, to me it's like another combine drill. I mean, it's the gauntlet from the combine. The receivers run down the line and catch it and get rid of it, catch it. They turn their heads, but it's like running an L drill or a pro agility shuttle. Like before the combine, they practice that at a combine training facility, and they practice that drill. So like, well, those guys go to the combine. That ain't the first time they've ever seen that drill. Yeah. That looked like the first time he's ever seen that.
Very
drill.
first time. So
if he went out and repped it, and if he was a receiver and was at a training center, he'd have done that a million times, like the kid behind him did. But he looked great otherwise.
That's like knocking, like a supermodel because she's got dirt on her shoes or something. That didn't bother me at all.
Her toenails aren't painted.
Nah, it didn't bother me at all. I mean, Richard Young that's a freak show, and every school in America is going to want him.
Hero Kanu back today. Really intense workout with Larry Johnson in the morning, and then just seemed to
he just loved
walk
it around here,
talking to everybody, hanging out.
Couldn't get enough, right? No. I mean, his group actually went up to Michigan today, right?
Yeah,
and he was like, I don't need to do that. I'll stay here. And he just seemed like he was talking to everybody, from the janitor to whoever. He looks awful comfortable here to me, and if he transfers to Dublin Kaufman tomorrow, it won't surprise me at all. I mean, he's got the look. To me, he's got the look of someone who may have found his home. I mean, we've seen guys like that before, and he seems very comfortable. And I'm the big comfort in relationships guys when it comes to recruiting, and he seemed awful comfortable to me around here.
Yeah, and especially coming from Europe. I mean, you got to pick someone who's really, really comfortable, because you can't fly home to Florida or drive home to Cleveland. Like, you got to pick a place where you're really going to be comfortable. And him hanging out and working out again after he has an offer, that tells me a lot. Because a lot of times, once you do a workout, they give you the offer, you're like, okay,
I'm good.
It's like people don't want to take the ACT or the SAT twice.
Yeah,
it's like he's like, I want to take it again. Like,
and he came here. I mean, he was here probably at 8 this morning for the workout prior to the camp, and then he just stayed here all day and hung out and talked to everybody. He just couldn't get enough of it, is how it looked to me. It looked like somebody that just didn't want to leave here. So, I feel pretty good about Ohio State's chances with Mr. Hero.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, his timeline. He wanted to announce, I guess, January 8th at the All-American Bowl.
Right.
Would something like, would an experience like this
change that
for him? I mean, we'll see. I think we'll probably at least let, the next several weeks play out, because I'm sure they're going to tour a bunch of other places.
Yes.
I don't think there's any reason for him to do anything immediately.
I don't know. I mean,
but it looks, that looked like a kid who was
found
very
his home.
much planning on coming to Ohio State for college.
I sure thought so. I sure thought so.
We'll see what happens, I guess, with his timing on the decision. Worked out Antonio Gates Jr. I didn't see it at receiver, maybe a safety, but
you have to specify here that Antonio Gates Sr., was about this kid's size when he was in the 4th grade probably. This kid's like 6'1", about 175. He's not, when you hear Antonio Gates, you're thinking, this is Jeremy Ruckert. No. This is a slot receiver, or maybe a corner, but he struggled catching the ball. He was quick.
Yeah.
I mean, really quick. So we'll see. I mean, he's a definite Power 5 kid. He's going to be playing Power 5 football for someone. I just don't think it's going to be here.
Yeah, I didn't come away from that workout thinking, you got to offer. And,
No.
But I think it does show us that Caleb Brown obviously just committed.
Right.
It looks like they are going to take a 4th receiver. They're certainly looking for one.
So. Yes. Yes.
So we'll see what happens there. We've covered the big.
You got anything to add?
I'm good, man.
Big dog.
Good work day. Good 2 days of work for the Scoop.
Absolutely.
Scoop got better, baby.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll get this up on the podcast stream as well, so you guys can listen to it if you can't watch. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon here with some more camp coverage.
Absolutely.